respected Mohan Reddy sir, respected Jaychandra Reddy sir, respected faculty members from various institutions, respected research scholars and students. I am very happy to be here as a person to lead the technical session 2, which is related to the financial inclusion, of course. So I can say I have somewhat experience relating to the financial inclusion. One of my paper in financial inclusion got more than 110 citations in Google Scholar, which indicate that those who want to study or those who want to do some research relating to financial inclusion, definitely they will cite our articles. And also we have submitted a lot of research reports and research theses relating to the financial inclusion. Though the financial inclusion, sir rightly said, if there is a exclusion, definitely there is a need of financial inclusion. Though we have lot of financial inclusion strategies adopted to include the excluded people, but still some amount of people are not yet included in this financial product or financial services. As we know, India is the only country which consists of more number of bank accounts. Very particularly, with the help of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, we attracted more than 80 crores of bank accounts, which are mostly plans to unbanked and unreached people. So why I am telling this information? In India, very particularly the southern part of India, all the people are having the bank accounts. So opening a bank account is not a matter. So anybody can open a bank account without maintaining any minimum balance. All kind of government service, subsidies and incentives are routed through only this bank account. We know that when we started the computerization process in banking and financial sectors in the year 1991, at the time of new economic policy initiated in our country, the people were against about computerization. Very particularly, the banking employees were against about the banking computerization. When it becomes, the people will not get employment. It will disturb the human resource. But what happened after the computerization? The banking sectors transformed into new dimensions. The computerization leads to the online banking. The online banking leads to digital banking. Now we are all speaking about the fintech revolutions, financial technology. So this financial technology is the latest development in the field of the banking. We can say in the field of the financial inclusion also. How this financial technology or the digitalization help to reduce the difference or the distance between the people and the banking services or the product. Lot of research is going on. What will be the next after the financial technology? Because so no technology will be a permanent technology in our country. So definitely there will be a next stage. The financial technology one day will be the outdated technology. We must find one more suitable technology. Even now the people are speaking about the blockchain management or cryptocurrency like that. You imagine that the banking or financial industries are linked with the help of the blockchain management. All kind of services without any restrictions or without any complications, it can be accessed by any people, by anywhere. Because in India, we have more number of internet penetrations. The internet penetrations, the digitalization leads to increase the financial inclusion throughout the country, very particularly the people are in rural areas. In this view, as a student, as a research scholar, nowadays lot of opportunities are available relating to the financial inclusion with reference to the digitalization. Of course, I have prepared one paper, it's called as a digital inclusion. The inclusion is nothing but financial inclusion. So when we are going to add merging this financial inclusion, this is called as a inclusion, digital inclusion through fintech. Fintech is, that is the financial technology. So lot of words were emerging. As a commerce, as a management students, we are not aware about this kind of emerging technologies and emerging terminologies. So we are not able to survive in this society because we need to update. The commerce and management is the subject. Every day there will be a changes. So if you are not updating, if you are not aware about this fintech, or you are not aware about the cryptocurrency, even recently the government introduced the digital currency. So the digital currency also help to reduce all kind of hurdles relating to the physical money. So the ultimate purpose of the economy or the economics is to avoid the paper currency. So when we are going to avoiding the paper currency or the physical currency, we can control all kind of irregularities, all kind of misuse of the money and other things. So everything will be digitalized. Everything is going to be counted so that the people cannot escape. For example, if I want to spend some money for some purpose, it will be counted. Whereas in the physical currency, it is not possible. So how much I spent to visit to Tirupati? So nobody knows. Whereas if there is no money, if there is no physical currency, if everything is going to be digitalized, if everything is going to be controlled under the blockchain system, so each and every paisa will be counted. That will be accountable. So I will be responsible. I cannot misuse, I cannot mismanage the cash. So this kind of technology is going to lead in future. You must understand, you must aware. Even you can say, I will give one example in my class. So I will ask one question to my students. How many students are having the insurance policy? So very poor people, very poor number of people have, students have insurance policy. Even the people are not aware, there is some insurance scheme is available. The government insurance schemes are available, which is called as a micro insurance. Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Yojana, it may be 12 rupees per annum. Or one more Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Suraksha Yojana, like that, it may be 360 rupees per annum, which is help to safeguard the poor people, even which is also applicable to the students. There is no need to go for much formalities to take the insurance policy under these categories. But still people or the students are not aware about this kind of policy. This is also one kind of financial exclusion. So when all the students are going to be comes under the insurance scheme, even now in India, only 40 to 45% of the people have insurance policy. That's why lot of multinational insurance companies come to India. They want to establish insurance business in India. We have more than 42 insurance companies. 42 insurance companies, foreign insurance companies we have. Whereas only one insurance company we have, that is the Life Insurance Corporation of India, that is going to be privatized. So why? Because lot of market potential is available in the field of the insurance sectors. So we need a lot of financial services for our personal purpose, for our business purpose, for our all kind of activities. So these kind of financial services, financial product is going to be given by the banking and financial institution. For that, there is a need of financial inclusion. So financial inclusion, nowadays the people are not worry about that much of worry about the financial inclusion, because we reached almost all the people under the banking segments. But still we have to go for including some people, very particularly the marginalized people, very particularly some kind of people, those who are far away from the banking and financial sectors. So you may conduct some research, you may conduct some field work, very particularly in rural area. Those people are not aware about these micro insurance or any kind of direct benefit transfer or any other things. So you must understand, you must you must create awareness about this financial inclusion. So financial inclusion is the only way for getting the sustainable development in the field of the finance and economic aspects. So with this, I hope the paper presenters will give some valuable deliberations, valuable discussions relating to the financial inclusion. Definitely this kind of deliberations and information will be very useful to the academic fraternity. Just you observe what is going on. So whether it may be a silly concept, but what will be your original concept? No need to read all the materials from any text. Just to convey your message in this conference. You may have some little bit idea how to promote the financial inclusion, how to safeguard these the marginalized people, how to include these kind of people into financial inclusion like that. So if you want to sustainable economic growth, there is a need of financial inclusion. As a student of commerce and management, you must always think about these kind of aspects. Definitely there will be a scope. With the help of the digitalization, with the help of the financial technology, we can attract more people into the financial inclusion. I hope this kind of seminar will be very useful for your academic deliberation. Thank you.